What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 14 QPR career mode on the Xbox One. We do have some potential job offerings here. I've never actually signed one and moved on to a different club through the series. I probably won't sign one ever, but I think it's an interesting thing to show you guys who are offering up some jobs and maybe the potential options. So, guys, in today's episode we have two matches, the first of which is a big match against Borussia Dortmund, and then we have a match against Norwich. Now, currently looking on our group table in the Champions League, fucking come to England, of course it's going to be raining, but like I said, let's talk about the table. We're currently first on 6 points, followed by Dortmund on 6 points. So both Saint Etienne and Basel have 0 points. So this is really going to start off who's going to be leading the table. I don't think that Basel or Saint Etienne might bring points, but it's going to be a very interesting match against Borussia Dortmund. But we do end up starting the scoring against Borussia Dortmund here. Sergio Aguero running down the wing, manages to get a shot off past Winderfeller. I do believe it's Winderfeller who still plays for Dortmund at this point in time. Yep, by the look of him, it does. He's still got his long hair. But good start off for the newly promoted Champions League side, but with Sergio Aguero to start off the scoring. But quickly to recap the last episode, guys, probably wouldn't go back and watch it. Pretty both disappointing results. We end up drawing 1-1 against Fulham. Sergio Aguero actually picked up the goal in that match. It was actually a pretty nice piece of play. And then, unfortunately, we lost 1-0 against Aston Villa. Now, Blazikowski there nearly starting off the scoring. But it was Borussia Dortmund to bring one back just before half-time, and it was in the form of Subotic, the Serbian. I do believe he's Serbian. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it was an alright shot there for him off the corner kick, but unfortunately Zut couldn't get the second save, and he really did punish, absolutely belted it, and there was no chance that Zut was going to get to that. So 1-1, Borussia Dortmund not giving up. But speaking of not giving up, Kevin De Bruyne having a nice shot on goal. He just can't seem to get shots on target. He does. They're just all over the place. But Zut, Jesus, that could have been a very, very big mistake from the goalkeeper. I'm surprised that wasn't a card. I'm not saying it should have been a red, but that contact was pretty heavy on and absolutely smacked the Borussia Dortmund player. But Menez on the ball, we did bring him off the bench. Same with Lopez, trying to create some opportunity, but the youngster his shot manages to just go wide. But I guess it's not too bad drawing 1-1 over Borussia Dortmund. So now both QPR and Dortmund are 1-1 in the Champions League. So we still got points. So it's better than nothing, to say the least. But we do have a match against Norwich coming up here, and to be quite honest, we're not doing too well against lower league sides in the Barclays Premier League at the moment. We're actually not doing too well. We did actually lose against Chelsea 1-0. We lost to Aston Villa 1-0, and then we end up drawing against Fulham 1-1. It's not like we're playing. It's just we're just being unlucky, to be quite honest. It's been very unfortunate, the results, to be quite frank. But I do want to give my youth another chance. We are going to start rotating. A couple more youth into the squad. But guys, if you haven't noticed, I forgot to mention, in the Champions League, the top goal scorers are Jovetic on 5 goals, and this guy called Stuch, S-T-O-C-H, Stuch, I think that's how you say his name. He's currently scored 5 goals within the Champions League, and I'm not too sure what the club is. It's like PAOK from what I can remember. It's like a Greek side. So he scored 5 goals. So he scored more goals than Cristiano Ronaldo. He's currently 4 goals in. He's second. So maybe we should look for his services. I don't know if he's a striker or a centre attacking mid, but I saw that stat and I was just like, whoa, he's a pretty underrated player, or unknown player, and he's scored 5 goals in the Champions League. Fantastic. But the top goal scorers of the Barclays Premier League, if you guys are curious about that, it's Cristiano Ronaldo on 10 goals, followed by Edison Cavani on 7, and then another Chelsea player, Schürrle, on 7 as well. So it's good to see Cavani up there. Not so to see Schürrle, another Chelsea player. But we had a couple of chances early on against Norwich, but it was actually Cristiano Ronaldo to start off the scoring just before the 38th minute with a nice. I thought, yeah, it's a good finesse. I'd say it's a nice finesse. He didn't really do all that too much to get into the position, but he curled it around quite significantly. But 1-0 against Norwich, we really should be higher up, seeing as we ended up beating Middlesbrough 4-1. Cristiano Ronaldo with another fantastic finesse. I wasn't really going for any fancy goals. You wouldn't be seeing any roulettes or Ronaldo chops in this episode, but two nice finesses from Cristiano Ronaldo outside the box. He really did put away Norwich at this point, and unfortunately Norwich, what do they have? Snodgrass, Steele, Van Winkle, isn't it? Or Van Zinkel? Isn't there a Van something that plays for them? I can't quite remember. But we end up making it 3-0 just before half time. And at this point in time, it's really sealed Norwich's face. And that was Granado, the former... he used to play for Sevilla. He was on loan. That's where he was. I think he used to play for Real Madrid, matter of fact, before signing for QPR. But makes it 3-1, and Norwich here trying to clear it from their defence. Unfortunately, the big clearance attempt didn't really go all their way, and Granero finds Cristiano Ronaldo, who finds Lopez, and he's trying to get another goal to his belt. And I have no idea how this went in. Lopez ran down the wing, cut back inside, probably would have well deserved the goal. And I swear I tried to cross that in, but it manages to hit. Who does it actually hit exactly? Did it hit a player or the goalkeeper? It hit yeah, I think it hit the player, and then he kind of drove it into his back net. It was probably more an own goal than anything. I tried to whip it back in. Hopefully Lopez was there on the return, but Granero picks up his second goal of the episode. Of this match. Kevin De Bruyne once more getting in a fantastic position, but I still am criticising his goal scoring ability. It doesn't really matter as long as Cristiano Ronaldo and that picking up the goals, but I just would have thought he would be scoring a lot more. But what a fantastic chip there to make it 5-1 against Norwich. Marco Lopez finally showing his worth from Manchester City, and that was a very, very nice goal. Really feel bad that we didn't give him more of a rotational role early on, but what a comeback. We end up losing 1-0 against Aston Villa, and Chelsea we end up drawing against Fulham, and we come to Norwich and absolutely smashing them out of the park. So I was really happy with the result. It really does show that we're still a side to be reckoned with, and Kevin De Bruyne, he's getting, like I said, he's getting to those positions. He just can't seem to finish. Maybe I'm expecting him as a player too much to score those fantastic long shots, but nevertheless, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video to support my channel, and I've got more QPR career mode coming out in the next couple of days. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Simpzy out.